Hello, I'm Robin Brownell, Area Superintendent of the Denton Zone. I'm honored and grateful to be able to work alongside such incredible teachers in the Denton Zone. I look forward to continuing our work, meeting the needs of all of our students in the zone. I am honored to be able today to introduce to you the Teachers of the Year for our Denton Zone. Myra Rodriguez Zuniga from Alexander Elementary. Myra Rodriguez Zuniga is completing her 14th year in education, all of which have come in Denton ISD at Alexander Elementary. For the past 10 years, she has served as a kindergarten teacher. Ms. Rodriguez Zuniga believes being a great teacher requires loving the whole child and taking the time to learn about them. She is intentional about creating a warm, organized space where her students feel welcome to learn and make mistakes. Ms. Rodriguez Zuniga reminds her students that their classroom is like their second home, and everyone is responsible for maintaining it so they have the best opportunities to learn. Adela Guerrero, Borman Elementary. Adela Guerrero is finishing her 8th year teaching and her 4th year as a bilingual first grade teacher at Borman Elementary. Ms. Guerrero's philosophy of teaching was influenced by her own kindergarten teacher as a native Spanish speaker. Being seen and valued encouraged Ms. Guerrero to pursue her own dreams of becoming an educator with the goal of helping her students feel a sense of belonging. As a bilingual teacher, Ms. Guerrero strives to empower her students with love and encouragement so they become socially adapted, bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural individuals. Betty Burney, Calhoun Middle School. Betty Burney is completing her 11th year in education and 4th year as a 6th grade English language arts teacher at Calhoun Middle School. Ms. Burney believes every student has an opportunity to learn, but it is up to educators to show students the right doors. She opens those doors by building strong connections with her students to cultivate a positive learning environment. Ms. Burney's goal is not only for her students to excel in English language arts, but also develop essential skills they will need for their future. Jordan Moon, Denton High School. Jordan Moon is finishing her 5th year in education and 4th year as a 9th, 10th grade social studies teacher at Denton High School. Ms. Moon also serves as the head girls soccer coach. Love and servant leadership are at the core of Ms. Moon's teaching philosophy. Her instruction is student-centered, as she believes students should be actively involved in their learning with a focus on collaboration. Through this work with their classmates, Ms. Moon helps develop skills they will use as future employees, employers, parents, and community members. Arthur Beeler, Evers Park Elementary. Arthur Beeler is completing his 6th year in education and 6th year as a 2nd grade teacher at Evers Park Elementary. Mr. Beeler originally pursued a career in criminal justice, but after working in an after-school program, his passion for education became clear. He believes great teachers are constantly striving to improve to better serve their students, and Mr. Beeler is always looking for innovative ways to teach. Mr. Beeler's goal is to inspire and shape the next generation and for all his students to feel safe, valued, and respected. Deborah Zartuche, Wendell School for Young Children. Deborah Zartuche is finishing her 19th year in education and 6th year as a bilingual pre-K teacher at the Wendell School for Young Children. In Ms. Zartuche's classroom, nurturing and celebrating the individuality of her students is at the forefront of everything she does. She believes that by helping her guide her students and develop a love for learning in pre-K, that love will follow them throughout their educational career and beyond. Dr. Tamara Banks, Houston Elementary. Dr. Tamara Banks is completing her 17th year in education and 3rd year as an inclusion teacher at Houston Elementary. Dr. Banks attributes the collaboration, love, and support from her colleagues for shaping her into the teacher she is today. Her top priority is directly impacting as many students as possible and showing students how beautiful each of their minds are. Whether it means staying late, repeating a concept, or taking evening phone calls from parents, Dr. Banks wants her students to know she's willing to do whatever it takes to help them be successful. Amanda Stevener, McMath Middle School. Amanda Stevener is finishing her 6th year in education and 4th year as a dance and physical education teacher at McMath Middle School. For Ms. Stevener, teaching goes beyond students understanding material. It involves acting as a guide and a mentor who encourages their growth. Under her leadership, Ms. Stevener has expanded and developed the dance program at McMath to a comprehensive curriculum and full schedule of classes. Through the art of dance, Ms. Stevener witnesses students gain confidence and experience personal growth that will help them for the rest of their lives. Kelly Bourne, Newton Razor Elementary. Kelly Bourne is completing her 21st year in education, all of which have come in Denton ISD at Newton Razor Elementary. She has served as a librarian for the past 11 years. Miss Bourne believes that meaningful learning happens in an environment of trust and genuine connection. This approach creates a foundation of security for her students where they feel empowered to grow both academically and personally. Cheryl Blount, W.S. Ryan Elementary. Cheryl Blount is finishing her 27th year in education and her 7th year as an inclusion teacher at W.S. Ryan Elementary. Compassion and love are at the root of Miss Blount's philosophy of teaching. Teaching her students how to communicate their needs and be active participants in their learning process are key components of Miss Blount's instruction. Miss Blount's ultimate goal is preparing her students to navigate challenges and be able to make important decisions about their education and future. I want to take this opportunity to thank our Teachers of the Year. We appreciate you, we value you, you're such an asset to our students, family, and community. We appreciate your service.